Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nightmare Toys podcast. We are on episode 91. A little bit different this week. So Christy was going to be here, but then she was offered a movie, and she thought the movie was more important. So she went and did that. Seriously,
I don't blame her.
Yeah. So she got a message from Tom Devlin very late. And I guess their lead actress had dropped out or something. They asked her if she wanted to do it. She said yes. So Christy's kicking ass on that film set. So this week you guys suffer with me. Hi, I'm Brian. And with me is...
Hi, guys. It's Steven. Nice to see you all again. It's been a minute.
And today is a wonderful day for an exorcism.
Yes.
We were talking about the original Exorcist movie.
So, yes, I actually just finished watching it up before I come in. And it's still one of those movies that just holds up incredibly well. I mean, it was made in 1973, but the filmography is beautiful, the dialogue is good, the lack of background music I noticed was kind of, it's different, it's nice.
It's to build tension.
Yes, absolutely, and it does its job perfectly well. But I really enjoy this one. Like I said, I haven't watched it in a while, so it was nice to go back. I've watched Exorcist 3 in the store here like 20 times. So
yeah, because it's one of those free movies now being shuffled around.
So it was nice to actually go back to the original and give it a new watch with some fresh eyes.
Yeah, I think this was the first time I've watched it since it was in theaters like 5 years ago.
Oh. Wow.
When they had done the anniversary, which now they have an anniversary for it this year being the 50th anniversary. So I think it goes into theaters again at the end of the month.
Yeah, I'll say they're probably because the 4K comes out like the 19th of September or somewhere in there. So it's probably all in the bubble coinciding together. Got to get a little Exorcist flavor going.
So what was your first experience with Exorcist?
Honestly, I think it was one of my mom's boyfriends when I was a teenager. He, as always, he claimed, like the box says, it's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. So, I remember watching it with them, and, it's always stuck with me. I don't know that I was scared of it, because I think I was a little too old by the time I did watch it, but it's just one of the movies that you can't stop watching. It's a little slow burn at first, but once it starts picking up, man, it's so good. And I really enjoy Father Karras. He's like the smooth pimp guy you want to be, but he's got some demons.
Yeah, but I think for me, it was probably when I was a kid, because my family is was very Catholic, like church every Saturday and Sunday, holidays. And I remember I think it was one of the anniversaries or something. They had, probably when the DVD came out. I wanted to go rent it, and my mom's like, "Oh no, you're not watching that." I saw it in theaters, and weird things happened. I'm like, "Okay, I'll be the judge of that."
Right. Yeah, it's one of the movies that's always carried extra lore to it. It's people's mothers who've seen it in the theaters swear it's the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, lights flickering.
Yeah.
Something's following you.
Yep. The full supernatural gambit hits. But it does have some interesting history though. The trivia on this movie is fantastic, and all of the associated deaths and whatnot throughout the years. So it's definitely a controversial thing.
Yeah, because we had just lost the director weeks ago.
Yeah, not that long at all. I mean, and I think his birthday was just a few days ago.
A few days ago,
like
yeah. But yeah, I mean, the cinematography is amazing. It filmed in Georgetown.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, the background, everything looks good, and to me, there's almost like a Kubrick quality to it, especially in his directing style. He seems like he will put these actors through whatever he needs to get that done. And that just reminds me a lot of what Kubrick would do.
Well, yeah, they show that on that Scariest Films Ever Made, the documentary series on Shudder.
Oh,
to where this was one of the movies they had talked about, and it was showing how the director abused Linda Blair. Like the scene where she's flopping back and forth.
Oh, yeah, like
she had the metal
back damage
rod,
or something, right? Yeah,
like just jamming her in the back the entire time.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it holds up so well. We're sorry that you had to suffer, Linda, but it looks beautiful on film.
Yeah, I was at we did have Linda here like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was probably one of my first signings for the store, I think. And that was a very good signing. Very nice lady, super to business, loves those dogs.
Yes, she does. I was do you have a favorite scene of the movie?
I really like when Karras gets possessed and goes through the window. Like it's just such a good ending to the whole thing, and it's such a cliffhanger that we pick up later in part 3. But I don't know if I've seen 2 to know if we pick up from part 2 or not, honestly.
I don't even remember 2.
I don't think anybody's missing anything.
I know part 2 was like one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
That was one of those, it was the sequel that was made that were like, oh, it's going to be hot, and then everyone like turned against it.
It just flopped.
Yeah.
But no, when he tells Pazuzu to come into him and he goes through the window. Yeah, it's just the makeup still looks great. I'm sure the poor bastard had them glass contacts in 1973, but they look so good. And just, it's he's laying there in a big puddle of blood at the end of it, and you're like, is he going to make it? Is he dead? You see a little hand squeeze, so you got some kind of hope. But, I kind of got attached to him more than any other character in the movie. But like I said, he's just kind of that guy that you want to like.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, life seems like it's just crapping on him constantly. But that was a good scene. I really enjoyed that one. What was yours? Is yours? You probably have multiples.
No, I was like, there's the sequence where Father Merrin shows up. I think it's that sequence, and him and Father Karras get thrown to the ground, and you just see the silhouette of Reagan there on the bed, and then just the statue like appears.
Yes, yeah, it's a good
so
scene.
Merrin knows now what's going on.
Yeah, the connections have been made. Now this cut, I assume, is the same as the Blu-ray cut?
Yeah, so for whatever reason, the Blu-ray was labeled as Extended Director's Cut, but essentially it's just the same, that version you've never seen cut. Okay. I don't know why they named it that way.
But yeah, okay, so it's got all of the where he's in Iraq in the beginning and everything.
Cairo,
okay.
Yeah.
I think the DVD says Iraq.
Is it Iraq? I thought it was Cairo.
It may say Cairo there. Who knows? We'll have to check later.
Who knows? Because, Grant, at the time, we're at war.
Yes. Yeah, and that's it. Things change. But does that one have any special features on it? Mine is bare bones as it gets.
So this one had a 3-part documentary on the production legacy.
Oh, nice.
So relived the actual on-set filming of classic scenes with never-before-seen set footage. It has Raising Hell, the filming of The Exorcist locations, and Faces of Evil, the different versions of The Exorcist.
Nice. So definitely some more content than the...
And then it has the commentary by the director. So I'm assuming all those carry over to the 4K.
Most likely.
Along with whatever new content they created.
Yeah. I'll say, this one, it does come with commentary, but that's pretty much it.
DVDs, they didn't really
back then,
do much back then.
They didn't think that far ahead when they first come out, so... But it is a beautiful case. I will give it that, for it to be a Gen 1 Blu-ray, a Gen 1 DVD. I do kind of miss these snap cases. They go horribly on your shelf, and they look terrible on the edge, but there's just kind of a nostalgia to them.
I would say they don't break as easy as these cases do.
No, they're not brittle. They definitely made them to last a little while. And it's kind of like when you used to get a CD in a box. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of a little nostalgia to them.
So, did you ever watch the show? that they did for Fox
with
Geena Davis.
I think I watched a few episodes and I fell off of it, but what I did see, I liked. But I'm sure you consumed it, so
I did consume it. That's why. So I honestly, I'm going to spoil it. So
at this point,
but at this point,
for a while now.
Yeah, I mean the show doesn't go on anymore. I think they did after the second season. They stopped.
Yeah, it didn't get a very long run.
But the show, I think, is more of a true sequel to this than Exorcist 2 was.
Okay.
So essentially, Geena Davis's character is grown up Reagan.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And it's dealing with her daughters going through the possessions and everything. And essentially you find out that Reagan was still like somewhat possessed during the time of her growing up to that.
Oh, nice.
So
okay,
but yeah, it's a phenomenal show. I think it's like 12 episodes.
Okay, probably an hour a pop. Or
yeah, they were like hour long episodes.
Nice.
So definitely something to watch if you haven't seen it. Hulu has it.
Check it
out.
Yeah, I remember liking what I had seen, and then I fell off for whatever reason and never started up again. But that's my bad. I'll have to give it another shot. But it's kind of a little bubble going on right now with the new movie coming out and everything. So it should be, it's a good time to revisit some other Exorcist properties.
Yeah, I would say you got the Exorcist 3, which to me is
very good.
Probably the best sequel of the group.
Yeah, Brad Dourif is excellent in it.
George C. Scott is amazing.
Good dialogue, good filmography in it.
That Father Karras kinda
makes a little bit of a reappearance there. But at least you get some kind of closure on what happened to him in the first one.
Yeah. So and then you have the two prequel movies, Dominion, and then The Beginning, which essentially is the same film, but for whatever reason, Dominion is a lot slower paced.
Yeah, they're edited different, but it's
the
all
studio
the same footage.
the studio didn't like it, so they brought in another director to go film extra footage and then recut the film, and that's where we got The Beginning.
It's such a weird way that they dealt with it, but we got two movies out of it, and neither one of them are really bad.
No, I would say both of them are really good. What's it? Skarsgård.
Alexander?
Not Alexander. Their father.
Yeah, the patriarch of the family there.
But yeah, he's a young Father Marin.
Mm-hmm. And that was a good role for him. Let's say I liked it was vicious with the dogs and stuff, and tearing the little kids up. But his acting was excellent. I don't know that he was trying so much as to copy Side Owl or just to give it his own flavor.
He may have been trying to somewhat mimic.
Well, yeah, you definitely got to get the kind of the mannerisms at anything. But it was a very good role for him. Probably one of my first introductions to him. Mm-hmm. I'll say I don't remember seeing him much in anything before that. But I'm sure he was in other things.
I would say. Well, I think he had done Deep Blue Sea. Yeah, he did Deep Blue Sea before that.
Okay.
But I think it was really all small roles.
Yeah.
But then he went on to do Marvel films.
And here we are.
And here we are.
We have 6 of them later. All the kids have joined into the party.
So, and then they'll take us to the new one coming out here on Friday the 13th, Exorcist Believers.
Yes.
And then I don't know. I guess they already greenlit another one.
Oh, well.
I guess it's supposed to be a new trilogy, which I guess kind of means
audiences
that
must have did well for the first one or the new one. So that's cool. I mean, hopefully they can do it and make it good. But
I don't know. Sometimes it could have really bad test audience scores, and the studio is just like, well, we got we bought this property, we need to utilize it. So especially since now it's part of the Halloween Horror Nights. That was one of the announcements. That's part of the Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay, yeah, that's a good property. That'd probably be a fun haunted walkthrough or haunted house, whatever you call it at Universal. Say those can be quite entertaining. Have you done Universal yet?
No, I mean, I did it a long time ago in Florida, but I've never done the one out here in LA.
I think the Florida one's bigger. I think they get more because
it's bigger property,
so they can spread out on it. But
yeah, I mean they got 2-3 theme parks out there, so they could kind of spread it out.
Yeah. So, no, it was very cool. I did it last year for that first time, and that was cool. The killer clowns and stuff. I mean, to me, it was a little bit of a disappointment that they kind of used a lot of trick-or-treat masks. I would have been happier to see, and that's no diss on trick-or-treat because they're great masks, but I would have loved to have seen a little more, like, actual makeup work or something. Something, maybe immortal masks or something.
Time and budget.
And that's it. And, the actors are not going to take care of the stuff, and I guess I get it. But, it's fun. If you've never done it, it's definitely worth going checking out a Halloween Horror Nights at Universal and just seeing what they got going on, Get some food, anything. There's always good food. Say we had Killer Clowns chili. I don't know. It was like mac and cheese with chili on top of it, and it was delicious. Sounds terrible. Looks terrible. It was good.
All right. Well, I would say we will be doing Exorcist Believers.
Yes.
When that comes out. So, hopefully, it's good.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping.
I mean, I didn't think the trailer looked bad. But it could be a trailer that all of the good parts of the movie are in the trailer.
Yeah. Time will tell. I mean,
yes.
I will always, at least give the movie a chance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a pretty forgiving guy. You like watching everything, and you're pretty good. Well, you're a pretty good reviewer, I think.
Yeah.
You have a good knowledge.
I don't know. I guess people just don't like when they love a movie, and then I'm like, that's the worst movie ever.
I mean, but we all have those opinions, and sometimes they're a little stronger than other opinions.
But I think it drives them crazy that, just because they like something, I'm not allowed to not like it.
I mean, I guess I get it, but that's being kind of snooty on their part, But I guess they have to get over it.
Well, they try, or some of them try to, force you to change your mind.
Yes, you have the preacher, the one that wants to, yeah. I get you.
It's all part of the story.
Yes. I feel like it's the scene in Clerks 2 between Randall and Elijah over the Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Say there's always some harsh critics.
Yeah, but I mean that's what movies are for. Like, we all have our own opinions. Mm-hmm. You could love it, you could hate it, preach it, talk crap about it.
And that's what they're there for. We're not the creator of the movie, so we're allowed a little bit of room to criticize things. But I think that's part of the fun of being a movie watcher, too, is getting to really call out a bad movie. And sometimes those bad movies end up going on to be great bad movies. I mean, look at Troll 2. It's terrible, but it's so good. I mean, but there's so many movies have that potential. And it's, I think it's down to just how people, react to things like that.
Very true, very true. So yeah, I don't even know if we should do ratings on Exorcist. Like, it's a classic.
Yeah, it's probably a 10 of 10 or at least a 9 of 10. I'm sure you can find some flaws in it if you really want to. But overall, the movie has a great flow. It looks good. It's a beautiful soundtrack to it, what little bit there is. But it's people use it as ringtones now. It's iconic. So it's something even little kids know what it is.
Yeah, and just the score, what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like the score for like Shining or
you instantly know
anything John Williams has done.
Pretty much.
Know what it is.
Yeah. It's got this big feeling to it, but absolutely, I totally agree with you.
So yeah, it is Halloween season. watch Exorcist.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it in a while, give it a revisit.
Yeah,
and
see if your theaters are showing it.
Yeah, there's good possibility.
Still support cinema because, I mean...
Yes, we still want physical media.
Yeah, we still want physical media. We still want...
Theaters.
Theaters, I mean, granted, the strikes are killing everything known to man right now.
Yes.
And even that I stand with the writers and actors and all that.
Oh, absolutely. But... yeah, it's also a time for some of the crap to float to the top. And maybe something good will pop out of this that's independent and, within the guidelines that they're striking for. I mean, I don't think we got Terrifier in, like, a time like this. No. But we kind of just got Terrifier out of nowhere. And it turned into this thing where, this minuscule character is kind of turned into... maybe the next, big slasher guy. I think he's definitely got a good foothold. Enough customers come in that really want art stuff, and the fact that it's going into theater again. And
Walmart's releasing a new Steelbook 4K.
Oh, well, when Walmart's getting into the game, that something's going on.
Well,
there.
I was saying they had the Steelbook 4K like when it got released. So now they're just putting it out again with a different cover.
With a different cover.
Yeah.
Got to double dip because they know guys like us will end up double dipping if we really need it. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah. But all right. Moving on to the products that we had gotten in.
Yeah.
So we had gotten in some new puzzles.
Yes.
Trick or Treat Studios. And these are just 3 that I grabbed. So we have a Creature from the Black Lagoon, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then a Frankenstein on the Beach. Which there is a Wolfman, a Mummy, and a Bride of Frankenstein one. They are all...
I think
$20.
And they're, all 1,000-piece puzzles?
They're all 1,000-piece puzzles.
And they look really good.
I would say the artwork on it's amazing. But, so we brought it up. The Universal ones, they're done after this year.
Yes, this will probably be the last chance
to
get a lot of Universal stuff.
Yeah, so I got the list from Trick or Treat Studios. A lot of the Universal stuff is sold out. We're not getting it. We're never getting it again, unless there's a miracle and something happens.
Find it in a warehouse hidden in China somewhere.
So anything that we have, Chucky, Michael, Universal Monsters, American Werewolf in London. Like once it's gone, it's gone.
Yep.
So
and do we have any idea who's picking what up, or are we still up in the air about? You're more in the know about this stuff than I am, but I'm sure the customers and the viewers would love to know.
I don't even know. Like, there's a lot behind this stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know Trick or Treat Studios is getting a lot of new license, which I'm more excited about. They haven't announced the license, other than Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, they've been riding that one pretty hard here lately.
We do have the Pretty Woman, the 74 mask, the Meat Hook, and the Sledgehammer coming.
Okay, beautiful.
So we have all those coming. The R masks we're just kind of waiting on.
Yeah. Okay.
But in the way of the R properties, until they announce something, which probably won't be until next year.
Yeah.
At the show.
Yeah, the Halloween Expo.
Halloween Expo.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what's... I know that there's Studio 666 masks coming.
Yep. There's supposed to be Lost Boys masks, too.
Yeah, I would say they had showed Lost Boys masks this past year, but they still haven't seen anything. So I don't know what's going on with those.
So don't worry, Tyler. They will put them out.
Hopefully.
Eventually.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
But, all right. So the puzzles are awesome. The Trick or Treat Studios debacle with all of the licenses is terrible. Let's see, what else do we have here?
I would say, you want to show them the Carrie?
We have Carrie Pop here that is actually pretty nice little Carrie Pop. Let's say it's Bloody Carrie, so she's already lost her cookies and went off on everybody. But it's a nice little sculpt, and the box works nice on the back. Not too much, not too complicated, just kind of simple Bloody Carrie goodness. So if you're a Bloody Carrie fan, which you can get one of those at Nightmare Cafe, I do believe. Say little play on the Bloody Mary there if you're a fan. But they're running what $12.99. You can get them online. We've got a good little amount of them.
A little amount, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like too crazy, so don't worry. If you got a week or two, but get it before it disappears.
I was saying, then we did just get some new pops in. So once we get those in the system, which they're up right now.
Yeah, by time this posts.
Yeah, you can hopefully already have bought one, or you could buy one now. So there's some Crow pops that I'm excited for. There's
nice. I haven't seen Crow pop.
There's the Welcome to My Nightmare Alice Cooper vinyl pop.
Yes, that's nice looking little mini album, whatever they call them.
Yeah, the pop albums. Those are really nice. And then we got the Nightmare Before Christmas Pumpkin Jack scented pop.
Pumpkin Jack scented pop. All right.
So I will be getting one of those because. Nightmare
and
Before
what scent
Christmas.
is Jack?
I'm guessing pumpkin, because if it's not, they failed horribly.
It's not flocked or anything, is it?
No, I think it's normal.
Yeah,
vinyl.
Infused with pumpkin. Well, it is that time of year for pumpkin spice, so
yes,
why not
pumpkin spice has already hit us, and I'm already over it.
Yep. Yeah, it's I do not partake in the pumpkin spice. Maybe some cake or a donut, but that's as far as I'm dipping my toes in.
Yeah. I know Joseph's all about that pumpkin spice.
Poor guy. So that's all right. It happens.
I ain't judging him. He's allowed to drink whatever he wants.
Absolutely. And we can make fun of it. We love you, Joseph.
All right. And then next...
Yep, I do have a...
Captain Spaulding.
Yes, the 20th anniversary NECA Captain Spaulding clothed figure. He comes with a couple extra hands, no extra heads or anything, but he does come with a bag of fried chicken.
Yeah. All right, so this figure, it is the same exact figure that was in that clamshell. It's just now, because it's the 20th anniversary, they have put it in a box.
Yeah.
So if you already had this figure... You don't necessarily have to buy it because it's the same figure, but if you want one that's open, because some of us are devils and open our figures, then definitely buy it because it's Captain Spaulding.
Oh yeah, and it actually looks really good. The face sculpt looks nice. The paint job is really well on it. It just short of having a voice box in the back of it with Sid's voice coming out of it, it's pretty on spot. Pretty on spot. So yeah, come check them out. Let's see, they are running $45.99, and we've got a handful of these guys. So you should be able to find one on the website. It's been on there, definitely been on there. So
couple days now.
Yes,
so,
you are good.
And then I don't know if we shipped it the last time, but we did have the Red, White, and Boo Elvira doll or figure come in. Which again, it's same figure as her original clothed figure. It's just the dress is red instead of black.
Yeah. See, you gotta love it when they switch up a couple things in a package and ship it back out.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's definitely economical, but sometimes it would be nice to just get something new, I guess.
Yeah. So then, so what else? So, I guess starting today, we have our Labor Day weekend sale going on today through Monday. 15% off everything except certain items. Unfortunately, Captain Spaulding is one of those items.
Okay.
So,
big disclaimer. And usually things like that are like the Chucky.
The Chucky dolls, which we only have the one left of. But like the 1/6 scale figures, those aren't ever part of it.
Yeah, just some of it's kind of a little random bit of items, but feel free to ask if you if ever you're shopping or anything like that. So we're always here to help you guys out.
Yeah, so stop into the store, see Steven and Joseph, myself on Friday and Monday.
Say, yep, me and Joseph will be here over the weekend, so give us a visit, buy some goodies, say hey, go to the cafe, get a drink, grab a burger, just come down to the Arts District, have a good time.
And you never know who you'll run into.
No, you really do not know who you will run into.
So what, over the past few weeks, Brett Wagner has stopped in.
Yes.
Spencer Charles has stopped in.
Twice. Yes.
We just had Ryan Turk stop in.
Very nice guy.
Very nice guy. Can't say enough good things about him.
No, it's the man does a lot of work out there producing movies for us.
Everywhere.
Yes. Say he's got an incredibly long IMDb catalog. But it's pretty much everything that's been good. Ryan's had his fingers in something.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely one of the forefront guys right now. And he's just super nice. Got a killer mustache.
So yeah, just stop in, browse, shop.
Yeah.
Support your local business.
Yeah, and you guys are totally welcome to come in, take pictures, shoot video. We got people FaceTime shopping.
Y'all can do your TikToks.
Yeah, it's just enjoy yourself.
Within
reason.
We've had people do rap videos in here.
Yes, we've had models. We've had the most random assortment of everybody in this place. I say it's fun. I say working here has its moments.
So, and then what else do
say we don't have a signing coming up until Serena.
So Serena Vincent, October 21st from 12 to 4. She will be here. Autographs, photos, maybe kissing babies. I don't know what these people are into. But she's a sweetheart herself, so I'm excited to have her.
I'm kind of interested about this one because she crosses over into the Power Ranger universe, so I expect we're going to get at least one person dressed up as a Power Ranger. I'll be disappointed if
I think I would be disappointed too.
Yeah. I mean, I just expect that.
So I mean, I know she'll. Well, honestly, at this point, I don't know what she'll have because of the writer's strike. So if you have stuff you want signed, bring it in with you.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Blu-rays, DVDs, Power Ranger figures, pops,
Oh, yeah, pretty much anything that you can think of that, Serena's been involved with. Because they can't promote new stuff. They can't talk about new stuff.
Well, they can't talk about anything that was SAG-related.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it is.
Their guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, some of them, I just don't think they care. I mean, that's why with these rules, I'm not really sure what's going on because people are still doing conventions.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that side of it slowed down much.
So
I see a lot of posts from everybody out protesting, but I still see the equal amount of posts from everybody at conventions. Doing their thing.
Yeah, so that's why we say we don't know what they're going to have.
No, we're really not sure.
Really, until the strikes are over, which I don't see happening anytime soon.
No, these rich guys they don't want to play ball at all.
We're heading 2 months in now, I think, for the strike. So, and I think pretty soon they said directors were going on strike.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a house of cards.
Yeah, everything's gonna just cease to exist.
Yeah, and then every project is going to be delayed another 2 years, or it's going to be like it was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. Movies that were prevalent today will be prevalent in 3 years because they've been shelved.
Yeah. So Serena will be October 21st, and then October 28th and 29th we have Kat Cressida. She will be here 12 to 4 both days.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we do have tickets available for a special VIP panel with her.
Okay,
that will be from 7 to 9 here in the store, to where she's going to talk about the ins and outs of the Haunted Mansion and Disney and
stuff.
A bunch of pretty much everything she's been involved with, but also just mainly the history of Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror.
Oh, very cool. So if you're a Disney head, it's a good time to come in, and if you're a Disney park head, it sounds like she's probably going to have some info on that too.
Yes, absolutely. So tickets for that are $40. They are available on our website. So they are limited. So if you...
Yeah, we just don't have a lot of space in
Yeah,
here
we
for
do
a
not
big
have the
crowd.
space for it. So if it's something you do want to plan on doing, get your tickets now.
Yes. Yeah, get them while you still can. And, come join us. And when that's over with, you can always slip over to the cafe, have a drink. Mm-hmm. Is she doing anything cafe afterwards, or...
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But also on the 28th is our Halloween party.
Yes, so come join us for that, guys.
So yes, come dressed up. I'm sure we'll have candy and balloons, cupcakes. Jeremy, the balloon guy, will be here.
Yes. Are we doing the banana pudding, guys, or have we not?
No, I don't think so. That's something
that's a
I
shame.
should look into.
If you haven't tried Gray's banana pudding, it's delicious.
Yes, very delicious. I think I've gained 20 pounds since living here because of them.
Yeah, the white chocolate I think that they had last time, that was delicious. But yeah, come join us. It'll be a good time. It's bring a costume, or just bring your ugly mug and say hey.
Yep. So next week, Krista will be back.
Yes.
And Philip will be joining us. We all know you love Philip. So I believe we were doing Spirit Halloween.
Yes,
next week.
Was what she was saying.
Which I haven't seen since it
I
came out last year.
Nope. I think I glossed over the fact that Spirit put a Halloween movie out.
Yeah, which is weird because they don't even have copies of it in the stores. Which I thought you would would want to sell it.
It would be the obvious place to put it. But no.
So we'll be talking about that, and then the week after that, we are doing The Nun 2.
Nice.
So hopefully that's good, because the first one was not. And then after that, we will be doing A Haunting of Venice, which I think that's the one I'm more excited about.
Okay. I haven't Haunting in Venice. I don't think I've heard of that one.
So it's Agatha Christie, I believe. So essentially, it's a sequel to Murder on Orient Express and Death on the Nile, or
Nice.
Death on the
Gotcha.
Nile.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
So it's a murder mystery in a haunted mansion.
Okay.
So you can't go wrong.
No. Throw a little clue into it, and you've got a party.
So, anything else to add?
Not that I can think of right off. I mean, we've covered new products. I don't think is there anything that we're kind of like getting ready to run out of, or something that's been hot? I'm trying to think. We're kind of limited on the Chucky bags. They've been popular. And I don't think we'll get those back since that's a trick-or-treat item.
Those they still had some of.
Oh, okay. So there's a possibility.
Yeah, CreepyCon.
All right.
I know I was forgetting something.
All right.
So September 23rd and 24th, Ontario, California. Come visit us at CreepyCon.
Well, come visit him.
Come visit me. Come visit Christy and Philip. I think Dylan is going.
Okay.
I think.
He's busy right now.
Yeah, he's busy.
Company.
Yes, he is very busy. But I'm super happy for him.
Doing
his thing.
No, it's a good thing that it's taken off for him,
Yeah. And Brian, are you going? He has no idea. He finds out last minute.
But
maybe.
If you can't make it, you can always come into the store. Me and Joseph will be here, and, you can shoot the breeze with us.
Yeah. So, I know. I'm really looking forward to that. There's a lot of fun guests on there.
Very nice.
So, that, or if you are in the Salt Lake area, they have the Salt Lake Fan Expo going, which is where Star and Big Bang will be.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
So same weekend. So, we're kind of...
Yeah, go get your pop
two markets
culture
at
toys.
once.
Yeah, double whammy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we've covered most everything. I mean, we got the Exorcist covered. We got products covered. I think we've done everything that we set out to cover.
Yep. So just be on the lookout for our TikTok videos, seeing all the new products. We have fun doing them.
Oh, yes. Typically, if you pop into the store on a Monday or so, you may see some behind-the-scenes work.
Yep.
It can be funny.
It can. Yes, it can. I may or may not have accidentally stabbed Bryan.
Purposefully.
It was accident.
But it will look beautiful on camera.
All right, y'all. So until next week, we are signing off. Bye.
Later, guys.